helping to run the offense from the defense for Montreal. Off this draw, it squirts loose. All tempo ready, rebounded tight, score! For the first time in his career, Alex Ovechkin has a Stanley Cup playoff overtime goal.
The return pass. Watch OV. Look at Mobilier. Just chipping at the net. He gives it right to OV, and that baby is out of midair. Just about needed a lacrosse stick to put that in. Hands like no other in the NHL. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT has struck, and the Caps are up 1-0.
Alex Ovechkin tapping that stick on the ice. Hey, pass it to me. I'm here. Tap, tap, and put it away. 2 minutes and 20.
Blackwell will turn. Late change for the Avs. Blackwell against Johnson. Blackwell shoots. Save made. Then he's on it again. He scores! He scores! Colin Blackwell wins it! The series is tied!
And grinding and driving all game long. This is just flat out determination. The original shot is repelled, but his pursuit creates this mess. The Avalanche run into one another. The rolling puck allows him to get it elevated quicker. The Stars talked about trying to get...
Benoit into the zone, drops for Domi. He's through, Domi scores! Max Domi's the overtime hero in game 2. Know when your time's going to come, and this is Benoit jumping up into the play, driving it deep, push it to an area, a little flyby by Batherson, and a nice job going to the net by Benoit. Gets into the eyes of the goaltender, and the one thing Domi can do when he decides he's got that quick release, puck to an area, up through the crowd and over the blocker and in the back of the net to make it a 2-0 lead for the Maple Leafs.
Scored in game 2 last year against...
From O'Connor, wound deep. It finds its way back to McKinnon. He's double-teamed. Rantanen can't take the puck away. Now does. Skates to stick away from Drouin. Played ahead to Marchment. Marchment drives to the net. He holds, finds a cutter. Score! Marchment sets up Sagan. Sagan roofs it and wins it.
It was Rantanen who created this. He's going to get the second assist on this play. It was his strength in the defensive zone to get it out. And then Marchment drives the net and finds Sagan, who's driving. Good play by Marchment here. Head up, finds Sagan, who buries it. As Dallas takes a 2-1 series lead. All started from the former Colorado Avalanche, Mikko Rantanen, and finished off by Tyler Seguin, his second of the series.
And Callie, that will be the first point of this series for Mikko Rantanen. And that was really an underrated part of that.
Inside the blue line.
The Canadian Tire Center's rocking.
Matthews wins the draw. Benoit scores! Simon Benoit! He set up the winner 2 nights ago. And he has the game winner in game 3. Power play goals off of a 1 draw. Here's Matthews, does a great job through a screen through 3 players. Allmark looking to his left, can't find it. And Benoit just walks right into that. A rolling puck that he hammers up and over the glove. The fans just got into it in this overtime, and much like the third period, it was an early goal, and none bigger than that one for Simon Benoit.
Well, we'll see if it changed direction. You get the Stolarz reaction. Benoit 1 goal this year. We were in Utah. We still don't think he should have been credited with it. It looked like it hit a high stick. but this one, the biggest.
And when Carolina gets out of it, it's a big hit there.
That was Dowling on Carrier.
Well, I think it was Walker behind the net, but he steamrolled him.
Dowling clobbered him. Now Nemec carries in. He scores! Benoit and Nemec gets the Devils back in the series.
Absolutely pandemonium here at the Rock. That's confidence. That's a young player saying, I'm ready to go, and he gets a monster goal in his young career.
Benoit and Nemec unassisted, 2:36.
It's in the minutes for them. They each played over 24 minutes in game 3. With a steal, Smith looking to move it in down low, center to Middleton, blocks it, it's loose in the crease, score! Ivan Barbashev puts it home! The Golden Knights win to tie the series!
Said fatigue. Middleton fans on this. That's the turnover you're looking for. And then Smith right to the front of the net. Great work in front as they battle for it as Waugh, and then Barbashev comes from around. So Waugh commands Eriksson Ek. It goes off his skate, off the pad, and great job, Barbashev. Second, third opportunities. We talked about it, Dave, coming into the third period. They needed it in overtime. Simplified. Pucks to the net. One. Another one. 3 chances as Barbashev chips it in with a backhand, and the Golden Knights tie the series up at 2.
Up the board, Drake Batherson, and here goes Tyler Klevenin on his backhand. Put that high, and Stolar's got a piece of that. Played to the line, but not out. Sanderson help, scores! Jake Sanderson through, and the Senators still have life. Still alive and headed to Game 5.
Traffic in front. Clement on the other side, so you got your D-man on the one side going all the way down and keeps it from going out. Great effort to get there. The traffic in front. Zetterlund gets Carlo. And Jake Sanderson, Chris, again, this is the 4th time this season that he's played 30 minutes or more. Couldn't be a bigger shift than that. Stolar's a little late going. Sanderson with his head up just throws that puck through the crowd, and it goes over the glove and in the back of the net. What a year it's been for Sanderson, 11 goals in the regular season.
Looking inside, time for second league with 16 power play goals this year. Hands off to McDavid. Back to Draisaitl. Waits. Nugent Hopkins. McDavid redirects in front. Stand up. Draisaitl scores. Series tied. Edmonton 4. LA 3. In overtime.
Turned late, and they have been relentless in this overtime. Draw the penalty to lead to this power play, Connor McDavid. It's the wrister by Nugent Hopkins, redirected by McDavid, the chop by Perry, and Leon Draisaitl. Oilers come from behind once again and tie the series on a goal by Leon Draisaitl, who just puts this upstairs to win the game.
Imagine if you had a ticket. The Stanley Cup.
Coming up on a minute left here in the second half of the double minor. It comes across Aho. Wanted to get it to Jarvis off the boards. Back for Gostisbehere. Aho! Game over! Series over! Sebastian Aho wins it on the power play in overtime!
Sebastian Aho with his second power play goal of the game. But even after his power play goal in the second period, you could tell he wanted to be the difference. He looked like he would be the difference. And after I thought really good puck retrieval from Svechnikov and Blake, you kept the power play alive. Gostisbehere put it, I mean the Webster's Dictionary definition of the wheelhouse. Aho leans into it, wires it, gets it by Siegenthaler. and as well as...
Battle behind the net. Howden in the mix. Colasar there too. Haig works it down. Pearson trying to find out, and he scores! Brett Howden wins the game, and the Golden Knights lead the series 3-2.
Next league, little chip and chase. Get the puck into the zone, in on the forecheck. Tanner Pearson, who makes a tremendous pass at the end of this. Let's see all three guys involved. Here's the play. It comes up the wall. There's Haig. Keep it alive. Back down. And Pearson, how about that pass? Little back pass out front to Howden, who makes no mistake. He goes glove side past Fleury. And a huge win here in Game 5. Once again in overtime as the Golden Knights grab the 3-2 lead.
Brett Howden becomes the first player in Golden Knights history to have 2 overtime winners as a member of the VGK at 4:05 of overtime. Brett Howden wins it. Jubilation on the Vegas bench.
I like the little push by Mark Stone on Bruce Cassidy on the bench. The excitement. Talk about emotions in this one.
Now Lowry back out to the point. Pionk. Here's Fleury. Hard pass down low. Connor back up the boards for Pionk. Pionk shoots. Score! The Jets win it on the deflection. The Winnipeg Jets will move on to face the Dallas Stars.
Pionk and Fleury play pitch and catch along the blue line a couple of different times. One shot off the post. The puck changes direction. The shot from Pionk